Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today we would like to present about Intel Core 14th generation that will be presented by my team members. So this is our team members. So I am Nurul Batrisha binti Anwar will be started present and explain the introduction of computer architecture. So what is computer architecture? Computer architecture refers to the end-to-end structure of a computer system that determines how its components interact with each other in helping to execute the machine's purpose. For example, processing data, often avoiding any reference to the actual technical implementation. So this is the role of performance cars or P car. Okay, first, physically larger, high performance cars designed for raw speed while maintaining efficiency. Second, tuned for high turbo frequency and high IPC instructions per cycle. Third, ideal for crunching through the heavy single-threaded work demanded by many game engines. And last, capable of hyper-threading, which means running two software threads at once. Next, I'm going to continue with role of efficient car or E-cars. First, physically smaller with multiple E-cars fitting into the physical space of one P-cars. Second, designed to maximize CPU efficiency, measured as performance per watt. Third, ideal for scalable, multi-threaded performance. They work in concert with P-cars to accelerate car-hungry tasks, like for example, when rendering video. Fourth, optimized to run background tasks efficiently. Smaller tasks can be offloaded to E-cars, for example, handling Discord or antivirus software, leaving P-cars free to drive gaming performance. And last, capable of running a single software thread. Next slide is the purpose of study. So the purpose of study is the exponential growth of data usage with millions of terabytes processed daily has significantly increased the demand for advanced enterprise applications, from secure online banking transactions to cloud computing and the continuous evolution of machine learning. The need for efficient computing solution has never been greater. This study examines Intel's 14th generation core processor, focusing on their architecture, key features, enhancement over previous generations, and their ability to address the challenges posed by data-intensive processing tasks.
My name is Nur Fatih Anisa binti Mamazan. I'll be presenting 3.0 architecture analysis. Here is an architecture diagram representing Intel Core 14 generation i9 series, sourced from Intel 14 generation website itself. As the diagram shows, there are three types of Intel in the Intel Core 14 generation, which are graphic tile, COC tile, and CPU tile. First, we will go through COC tile. The COC system on chip tile on an Intel Core i9 processor is the part of the processor that contains the majority of the chip's secondary function. It's responsible for connectivity, security, and AI processing. In this tile, there are low-power E-cores where the core are more efficient for background tasks like updates when the laptop is on sleep mode. Next, it has an NPU AI engine. This engine helps with AI development, while display engine manage the display. The PCI Express in the component manage external connection. Then it has Wi-Fi, as the COC tile can support Wi-Fi 6E and may be able to support Wi-Fi 7. Then there are AV1 codecs to support AV1 codecs, and XE Media Engine, which will support various codecs and is optimized for power efficient encoding and decoding. Moving on to the next tile, which is graphic tile. Graphic tile on an Intel Core i9 processor is the part of the processor that handles integrated graphics. It builds on a separate substrate from other components, allowing for more efficient power usage and better performance. The graphic tile is dedicated to graphic processing tasks. It can be turned on or off independently depending on the workload. The graphic tile also can focus on graphic processing, which can improve performance and efficiency. Other than that, graphic tile can be fabricated separately from other components, which allows more efficient power usage. Lastly, CPU tile. What is CPU tile and what's in CPU tile? CPU tile on an Intel Core i9 processor is a component of a disaggregated architecture, which is a method splitting a processor into different tiles. This architecture is also known as chiplet architecture. I'm going to elaborate more about the CPU tile based on the disaggregated architecture, the tiles, and the CPU tile efficiency and its cost. The disaggregated architecture is the architecture that allows each component of the processor to be fabricated separately and then assembled into a single substrate, while tiles is the processor different components which called tiles or chiplets. The CPU tiles efficient to allow each component to be optimized for its performance needs, which can improve power efficiency. For example, you can turn off the CPU tile when playing media, which use the media decode block instead. In matter of cost, this architecture can improve cost efficiency because silicon manufacturing can be flawed and some dies may not work. After knowing the Intel Core 40th generation I-series structure, let's know more about the Intel system. First, I will elaborate about their clock management in Intel Core 40th generation. Intel Core 40th generation has advanced clock management technologies to maximize performance and power efficiency. How Intel has implemented clock management in this generation? It uses Intel Turbo Boost Max Technology 3.0, where it will identify the best performing cores and direct critical workloads to them, enhancing single-threaded performance. Models like i9-14900K achieve a maximum turbo frequency up to 6.0 GHz, providing exceptional speed for demanding applications. Next, the Intel Core 14th generation uses performance hybrid architecture. The processor combines performance core, P cores, and efficient core, E cores, to manage different workloads effectively. P cores handle high demand tasks while E cores manage background processes, allowing for dynamic adjustment of clock speed based on workload requirements. Besides that, Intel Core 14th generation has AI-guided overclocking. Intel's Extreme Tuning Utility (XTU) includes an AI Assist feature that provides one-click AI-guided overclocking for select unlocked processors. This simplifies the overclocking process, enabling users to enhance performance safely and efficiently. Lastly, Enhanced Thermal Velocity Boost (TVB) is used to allow the processor to opportunistically increase clock frequency above single-core and multi-core turbo frequency based on how far the processor is operating below its maximum temperature. This results in higher performance under well-cooled conditions.
the application categories. For the introduction, the Intel Core 40 generation processor are best categorized as general computing processor. It is not a real-time or embedded system processor but can be customized for specific use cases with the right software and configuration. The Intel Core 14 generation represents Intel's latest advancement in computing technology, designed for a range of applications and users. It can be used in a variety of fields including gaming, content creators, professionals, and everyday users. Now let's move to the next slide, which is gaming. Gaming can be optimized for high-performance gaming with fast cores, improved graphics, and improved frame rate, supporting games technologies such as ray tracing and AI-based enhancement. The target user for gamers are competitive gamers, streamers, and those who demand immersive in-game. Move to the next slide, which is content creator. Content creator can rely on multi-core performance and AI celebration for video editing, 3D rendering, and handling 4K and 8K workflow efficiency. It is suitable for video editors, animators, graphic designers, and digital artist users. Next slide is a professional. Professional consumers can count on this processor for multitasking and handling complex workflow with ease. The target user is software developers, engineering, architects, and business executives. Let's move to the last slide, which is everyday user. The everyday user are benefit from delivered performance such as browsing, streaming, and productivity tasks without requiring a discrete GPU. The target user for everyday user is student, office worker, and home user. This is the end of my presentation and I will pass to my next team member.
Now let's move to the next slide, which is conclusion. Intel Core 40 generation processor bring incremental improvement over their predecessor, focusing on enhanced performance and efficiency. With higher clock speed, optimized core count, and architectural refinements, this chip excels in gaming, multitasking, and productivity tasks. They support faster DDR5 memory while maintaining compatibility with DDR4, and the continued use of the LGA 70,000 socket ensure an easy upgrade path for users with 12 and 30 generation platform. Expanded PCIe 5.0 support and integrated AI celebration further position the 14th generation processor a future-ready solution for next-generation hardware and emerging workloads. Competing strongly against MDS Ryzen 700 series, the 40th generation offers a compelling price-to-performance ratio. Gamers benefit from exceptional single-thread performance, while professionals and creators enjoy improved efficiency and multi-core capabilities. With a focus on both current and future computing needs, Intel 40 generation processors stand out as a versatile and competitive choice for enthusiasts and mainstream users alike.
The next part is all the references that we have used in order to finish this group assignment. Moving on to the last part of our presentation, which is acknowledgement. We would like to extend our sincere gratitude to our CSC 429 lecturer, Ms. Siti Fatimah binti Muhammad Rum, for her invaluable guidance and her greatest support throughout this assignment. Her expertise and encouragement have been essential in deepening our understanding of the subject matter. It surely helps us a lot in order to finish this group project without making any big mistakes. We also wish to express our appreciation to all of our family for being our number one supporter, whether mentally or physically. Surely they are the reason we can do greatly and still holding on until the end. We also would like to thank one another as a team for the strong collaboration and constructive feedback that significantly improve the quality of our work. Lastly, We are deeply thankful for the continuous support and motivation that inspired us throughout this journey. Thank you all for your contributions and encouragement. That's all from us. Thank you.